In what ways did being in Star Wars The Force Awakens meet your expectations as an actor and as a fan?
I knew that as an actor, having J.J. Abrams as director was going to expose me to quality notes for character. And I was going to be led by a director who had a vision, but also had space for me to do my thing in creating Finn, which met my expectations. And as a fan, I knew that I was going to be able to have access to Harrison 24/7 for him to sign my merchandise. So that was fun.
How does your character Finn allow new fans to connect to Star Wars through his eyes?
Finn is interesting because I feel like he comes from the perspective of the audience. So audience members will be able to relate. In certain scenes where JJ would have things go a certain way, I'd always go, let's have Finn just not know about what's going on right here, because, you know, that would be an interesting take. And I feel like for people who've never watched Star Wars before, when they're like this, wait, what's going on? It'll be great because Finn will be like that too. So they'll be able to follow him through that story.
How impressive were the practical sets? How important were they to you as an actor?
The practical sets were definitely impressive. The Millennium Falcon was the one that stood out to me because it was full sized. It was there, steam coming out of the pits, and being inside it and shooting the scenes was definitely quite something.
Awesome. Talk about the importance of music in this film.
We went to Fox, the Fox lot, to watch John Williams score the movie, and it's just crazy to me. The music is so important because it drives the story, it drives the narrative, and it has commentary on the undertones of emotions when it comes to each character. I must say, John Williams done very well. When Finn takes off his helmet, the music that plays makes me just go, it's pretty darn cool.
With all the attention on this huge movie and even an action figure modeled after you, how has this changed your life? Are you able to walk around incognito?
Yeah, I can still do that, but I just feel like I'm doing it on borrowed time. I feel like my old life is not mine anymore, and I kind of have to give it back and exchange it for this new one. But I've enjoyed that this process has been steady and gradual, and yeah, it's gonna be crazy when it's released.
Yes, it is. What was it like working with J.J. Abrams?
JJ's fantastic. He eats a bit too much almonds, but we'll leave that to the side. But he's a good director, and he's someone that has a vision. He's an actor's director, and makes character the priority. And I love a director that can do that despite visual effects and how crazy and big Star Wars is. He really fixes on making sure that the characters work.
One last question. If you had to describe your experience making this film in one word, what would it be and why?
I would say glorious. Glorious. Because I think for all of the cast, specifically me and Daisy, I think going through this process has brought out the best in us in terms of hard work. In terms of my personal life, being able to relate to Finn and relate to these characters who are in over their heads but still step up to the cause in the name of good, for me has been a consistent reminder of how amazing this experience has been. It's been quite the ride. It's been quite the ride. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.